Hello, students, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Tonight, in this lesson, we're going to be working on reading comprehension number 22, and it's called the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. So let's get started with this reading comprehension. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, also known as the Doomsday Vault, is located on the Arctic island of Spitsbergen in Svalbard, very difficult to say, Norway, just 800 miles from the North Pole. It is sometimes referred to as the Doomsday Vault because the word doomsday refers to the end of the world caused by a catastrophic event like a natural disaster, nuclear war, pandemic, or even Judgment Day. The vault was built deep inside a mountain and was opened by the Norwegian government in 2008 and is considered to be the most important room in the world. Its purpose is to safeguard backup copies of the world's crop seeds, and it was built to withstand natural disasters and catastrophes such as earthquakes, rising sea levels, and nuclear war. Seeds are sent there from every continent and almost every country of the world, and they are kept in the vault where the temperatures are naturally cold and will be preserved and protected for thousands of years. Seeds are deposited there from every continent in the world. It cost 45 million Norwegian kroner, or NOK, or 9 million US dollars to build in 2008, and the construction was fully funded by the Norwegian government. The annual cost to operate the vault is approximately 450,000 USD. Presently, there is a vast collection of seeds deposited there in order to guarantee the preservation of global agricultural biodiversity in case of great disaster or other crisis. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault is not the only seed vault in the world, but it is the largest in the world, and it can store up to 4.5 million seed samples. As of 2025, the seed vault houses over 1.3 million seed varieties from almost every country and region in the world. Some of the major contributors include Mexico, Canada, Kenya, Germany, Brazil, Australia, Colombia, Costa Rica, India, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, Ethiopia, Syria, the Philippines, Russia, China, the United States, Peru, Turkey, Ukraine, Morocco, Thailand, Vietnam, Pakistan, France, Italy, Spain, as well as indigenous communities from all over the world and many, many more. Seeds are deposited from almost every country in the world. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault is apolitical, meaning that it operates independently of the world's political agendas, conflicts, or national interests. Regardless of a country's political agenda or relationships with other countries, all are welcome and encouraged to deposit their seeds there. The types of seed varieties stored there are wheat, more than 150,000 samples, rice, more than 150,000 samples, barley, 80,000 samples, sorghum, 50,000 samples. I didn't know what sorghum was either when I was doing this, so I had to go and find out what it was, and this is what it is. So sorghum is a cereal grain native to Africa, grown around the world for food, animal feed, and biofuel. It can grow in dry and hot climates and in areas where other crops might fail, as it is drought resistant. It is ground into flour for making porridge and flatbreads, used to make syrup similar to molasses, fermented into alcoholic beverages, and used to feed livestock. So that's sorghum. Also, we have deposited there beans, 40,000 samples, maize or corn, 35,000 samples, cowpea, 30,000 samples. I didn't know what cowpea was. So here is what it is. Cowpea is also native to Africa and in the family of legumes like beans, lentils, and peas. Soybean, 25,000 samples. There are many other different types of seeds stored in the vault, such as radish, beet, onion, leek, bell pepper, turnip, cantaloupe, honeydew and watermelon, pumpkin, cucumber, spinach, green and yellow bean, snow pea, apple, pear, pomegranate, cabbage, zucchini, squash, eggplant, lettuce, potato, plum, grape, yam, tomato, carrot, pea, and chickpea, oat, sunflower, coriander, mustard, cumin, sesame, and so many more, just like these lovely nuts, beans, and vegetables that we rely on so much to enjoy when we're eating. They look delicious to me. Seeds are deposited there to guarantee our food supply, just like all these lovely foods right here. In February 2025, over 100,000 seeds from Africa were added to the vault, representing 177 different species, including the nitrogen-fixing Phaeid Herbaria albida and Cordia africana, which are both vital for soil health and climate resilience. Africa deposits seeds to ensure their future. So these little kids from Africa are all so happy because they know that the seeds are deposited there and their future is saved in case of a nuclear war or some other great disaster. And here we have some more happy kids knowing that their future is ensured. I thought both of these pictures were so cute and I couldn't choose between them, so I put both pictures. When arriving at the vault, one must pass through the front door and walk down a series of tunnels to get to the cold room where the seeds are stored. The temperature gets colder as we get farther into the tunnel. Here is the front door of the Svalbard Seed Vault. You look at that and you say, what? That's the seed vault? But what's surprising is that's just the front door, the main entrance. All of the vault is in here, in the mountain, inside, deep inside the mountain. After going down a series of tunnels, we arrive at a big frozen door. This door takes us into the cold room where the seeds are stored. Here is the entrance to the cold room. So you have to go down many tunnels and many rooms. I think there's 5 different passageways that you have to go down, getting deeper into the mountain. And then you have to go through this door to get to the cold room. Looks pretty cold to me. And believe it or not, there are no other pictures available that I could find inside the vault. However, you can go on YouTube and find videos. I found only one video of going inside and seeing the food, well, not the food, but the seed boxes inside the vault. So if you're interested, go on YouTube and look that up. It's quite impressive once you see inside. The seeds are kept under carefully controlled conditions in special containers and in a triple packaging system to ensure their long-term viability. The seeds are carefully dried to a low moisture content, usually around 5%. Then they are sealed in airtight, heat-sealed aluminum foil packets. Then they are grouped into standard-sized boxes, usually made of durable plastic, which is most suitable for long-term storage. Currently, the temperature is kept cold at around minus 18 degrees Celsius with an artificial cooling system. But even if the cooling system fails, the temperature is cold enough inside to keep the seeds safe. The seeds are deposited in plastic storage bins similar to these. Each box contains hundreds of seed packets, and each box is labeled and cataloged by the depositing country. Each depositor retains full ownership of their samples, and only the depositor can open or request the withdrawal of their samples. Not everything is accepted at the vault for storage. There are very specific guidelines for what is and what is not accepted for storage. The vault only accepts plant seeds for food and agriculture. Seeds that are genetically modified are not accepted at the vault. Only traditional, non-modified samples are accepted. Only seeds from established gene banks or institutions that meet international standards are accepted. Private individuals or hobbyists cannot submit seeds for deposit. Seeds without proper identification and documentation are also not accepted. Each deposit must include data on origin and species, as well as collection details. The vault does not accept any type of seeds for tobacco, cannabis, narcotics, pharmaceutical substances, or medicinal substances. Each depositing country must sign a contract and agree to these terms and conditions. With the increase and uncertainty of climate change in an increasingly harsh and unpredictable environment, as well as the ongoing threat of wars, the vault is now considered to be our ultimate insurance policy for food security for future generations. Just like these little guys planting some seeds to grow in their garden this year. The International Center for Agricultural Research in the Dry Areas, also known as ICARDA, operated a large seed bank which was located approximately 20 miles south of Aleppo in Syria. This facility housed over 140,000 seed samples that were crucial for global food security. Due to the outbreak of the Syrian civil war in 2011, this region became increasingly unstable and dangerous. By 2014, the escalating war rendered the area inaccessible. All operations and activities were ceased at the site, and all staff was evacuated. Anticipating the risks caused by the conflict, Icarta deposited a large amount of their seeds in the Svalbard Global Seed Vault in Norway between 2008 and 2014. In 2015, Icarta became the first institution ever to request a withdrawal from the Svalbard Vault. They withdrew 130 of the 325 boxes they had originally deposited and subsequently regenerated their collection in new locations. Once again, Icarta regenerated seeds from plants grown at the new locations and redeposited them in the Svalbard Vault. By 2017, over 38,000 new seeds had been redeposited in the vault. To date, in 2025, Icarta has successfully regenerated and redeposited over 100,000 seed samples, accounting for 10% of its original deposit. Icarta continues to work diligently in this ongoing effort to restore its entire collection. As you can see, the Svalbard Seed Vault is one of our most vital storage facilities for global food security. In a world facing increasing environmental and geopolitical challenges and uncertainty, the Seed Vault symbolizes resilience, hope, and international cooperation. The vault is also very important for scientific research, cultural heritage, and global equity. It is a reminder to us that we have our lives and our future in our own hands, because the choices we make today and the collaboration we have with other countries will guarantee the future of life on Earth for generations to come. You see, we have our future in our own hands. Ta-da! And that's it. So now you know about the Seed Vault. Great job, students. If that video helped you, you can put a like on the video, you can subscribe to the channel. And if you need, and you can leave a comment down below. If you guys need help to improve your English quickly, you can get yourselves a copy of Basic English. This is the 4th edition, published and distributed everywhere in the world by McGraw-Hill. If you guys get a copy of this book, I want you to start on the first page and complete every page right through to the end of the workbook. The answer key is at the back to support you while you are learning. If you're having difficulty with your verb tenses, everybody tells me they're having difficulty with verb tenses, and I keep saying, I don't know why, it's so easy. So if you need help with that, you can get yourselves a copy of English Verb Tenses. If you get a copy of this book, same thing. I want you to start on the first page, complete every page right through to the end of the workbook, and the answer key is at the back to support you while you are learning. Both books can be easily found online and, of course, so easily on Amazon. Well, that's all I have to say for now. So I'm going to wish you guys a pleasant evening, and I'll see you in the next lesson. So good night for now.